grease on that thing. Let's see here. I have no idea if anybody's watching or chiming in. I just decided I would try to stream this just to see if the audio is going to work okay. Been having fits with the audio. Let's see here. So my buddy Pat is telling me that he and other World Flight guys are flying on a Friday Night Ops USA Vatsim event. I didn't know when it would exist. Well, there was one, yeah, but that's New York. He said you're doing no. So one thing that you may have noticed, I'm trying to log into my account so I can see the stream because, well, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get onto Discord. Let's do the stream here. Sorry, guys, allergy season. Okay, let's go there. There we are. Sorry, guys, allergy season. Okay, so that's up and running. Great. Fantastic. So I'm hoping the audio is going to be okay. I turned mine down a little bit. There's quite a bit of lag this time, but let's see. I don't know how loud I have that. Maybe turn that down. There we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so let's see. I think if I talk in there, make sure I'm not on any frequency. that Vatsim would get upset on, but I think if I key up here, yeah, so it mutes there. Great. So I've got it set up on Discord so I can meet with Tim on Discord, and when I key the mic to talk to the controllers, it doesn't come across on Discord. So it's I think it's like a mute to push to mute kind of thing is what it's called. All right, so we've got a lot of things going on tonight, so forgive me if I don't do any narration. Let him know I'm over here. Shadow Dark, I made it. What's happening? Finally caught a stream. Well, I hope I can get this going. I'm doing it a little bit differently this time, where I'm showing my utility screen because I want to show. I've got two versions of Love Cars running for Southwest. Shadow Dark, I made it. Wow, there's a huge delay, so. Finally caught a stream. Well, I hope I can get this going. I'm doing it a little bit differently this time, where I'm showing my utility screen because I want to show. I've got two versions of Love Cars running. Yeah, are you on the Discord? If you're on my Discord, you'll see it there. I'm gonna have to. I've got this on my earbuds, and the delay is really wonky, so I'm gonna take these off. Hang on. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm hearing myself in the delay. I just wanted to log into the stream, just so that I could see that you guys are there. Yeah, I've got push to mute set up on my Discord, so when I key up my mic to talk to ATC, that will mute Discord. All right, so Tim and I have been working feverishly along with our friend Chuck, who's an instructor, to put together flows that we can use. I know they have these all on Southwest, but we wanted something that we both felt comfortable using. And, Southwest has their own way to do it. And we love Southwest, don't get me wrong, but, every airline does it differently, so call it Gulfport Air. So anyway, I've got, this is what you guys are seeing down here in the corner is my utility screen. And this is everything that I typically use when I'm flying. And I really hope there's not too big a delay, because that's going to be funky. So Southwest is in the process of updating their Love Cars and their website. So we've got 5.29 and 5.1. They're essentially the same, with a few feature changes, obviously. But let me go ahead and in this particular section are all the flights that you can book ahead of time. You can go through the list of routes that they have, and you can add whatever flights you feel like doing and just tick it off the list. So this flight I have down here of 428, excuse me, so I started it. We're going to try the other one, and so this one, the new version's coming from the website, which I haven't logged into. Let's see, let's just do it. We'll manually do it. So that's KHOU. Now let's go Houston Hobby, and Chicago Midway. Now I should be able to do it, because I should be able to get both of them, and that's the whole idea, is to, for while we're testing, be able to log into both of them. So one of the features I really love about Southwest, so sorry that I'm going to be looking over here while you guys see me over here, but I'm looking at the screen down here. I could pop it up here, but then you wouldn't be able to see it. I can see it easy, but you can't see it very easily, so unless you're looking through the window. So essentially both of them are the same, but you got a lot of nice features here with the weather. So the departure weather, altimeter is 2980. There we go. So I'm going to go through some preliminary checks. Started saying, Tim and I have gone through with Chuck's help, putting together some pre-flight flows. So let me get rid of this keyboard. The bane of every cockpit flyer's existence is a keyboard, and start going through all of this. So obviously the battery is on, park brake is set, hydraulic pumps, I've got the electrics are off, engines are on because the engines aren't running, so they're not doing anything. Wipers are in an off position, ground power is on, landing gear handle is down at 3 greens, fire test. So we're going to do our fault op test, and that's a fault detent, that's a APU detent light that's coming on, and then we've got a master on both the captain and first officer and the recall button. So that checks, and then we're going to do we're looking for 11 lights on the fire test. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 actually, and 12 if you count the bell. So that's all good. And then our squibs test, there's 3 greens left and right. We're going to verify our oil. So we've got quantity of 18 in the engine oil, and hydraulic quantities are full, so that looks good. Do a mock test. There's 1, there's 2. And I'm not going to do the stall test just for expedience's sake. EFS, we want to make sure that our traffic is off on both of these because by default they come up, and TCAS is off. I'm on standby. So the ATIS we've got here from my love cars, and then as soon as we get somebody coming on with Houston Center or ground or whoever's going to show up, we'll get that as well. They do a comprehensive ATIS, which I really like, and you guys can read it. Hopefully you can see that clearly. Why is it showing just a blank screen there? It shouldn't be a white screen. You still there, Shadow? If you are, I'm on Discord. If you want to get over there and you can actually talk to me. Let's see if this is working or not. I don't know why that would be a solid color. I had pushed the pause on that. Too many things to remember. Let's see.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
sound okay?
Yeah, so I didn't see that message that you sent me. I wonder if they're not going to have any controllers. Pat sent me a message and said that he and Duncan are flying San Francisco. I said, notice, a little bit more notice would have been handy.
I don't have smart cars, so I just have to do a Southwest flight or something.
Oh, you mean what he's doing? Oh, no. Well, I mean, it's if we wanted to go fly with him, it would just be to go fly with them. But we'll see. We'll give these guys a little bit of time and see if they come up. So,
Yeah, there's only 4 of us here so far, so.
well, there's no air traffic controllers either. So, and if no air traffic
Yeah,
controllers,
we're half hour out.
Yeah, well, that's not necessarily. I would say maybe 15 minutes before they might jump in. It just depends. But I mean, there's Atlanta Center, but that wouldn't do us any good. I think the Friday night ops he was talking about, that's that one thing I saw on, in fact, I can pull it up here. I need to have this up anyway on my map. Let's see. Let's go look at the Vatsim radar. Would you, if you can, pull up the stream and just see how it sounds? Because I'm hoping it's going to sound okay. Yeah, that's coming.
Sure.
Okay, well, I'm showing if this is right.
I see group flights join voice, but I'm not seeing that you're streaming.
No, I sent you a link in WhatsApp.
Oh.
To my YouTube stream. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, because I'm logged into Vatsim and there's only Atlanta Center, which is correct.
There we go.
Let's see.
All right, there's a delay in my voice. I can hear myself like 10 seconds later.
Oh, well, okay. Let's see.
Or 20 seconds later.
So 1664 is coming in. I see myself, and is that you next to me?
Yeah, to your
Okay.
left.
And then there's 2 guys on the other side, so, okay. All right, well, we'll see what happens.
Boy, yeah, that's like a 30-second delay.
Yeah, it's better just to, can you hear the hum of the engines? I mean, not the engine, but the APUs and stuff in the background, APUs, the sound,
Okay.
air.
Hold on. We'll have to be quiet. If it's there, it's a lot quieter than our voices. So.
Yeah, well, it may just be, may have to crank it up later, but that'll be good for now. Yeah, we'll have a chance to do some more of these kind of things where I can verify the audio on both channels. I did just talk a little bit about our FO sheet, our flows. Let's see, let's try this again. I'm tempted to switch cameras too, because I noticed this camera that's over on the side that's pointing at me. It looks sharper, and then I zoomed in on the one in the back as close as I could, and it, even with the focus adjusted as fine as you can get, it just looked a little fuzzy, and I was like, that doesn't look right. Wonder if it got dropped too many times. Okay.
Well, dropped when they're like thrown around the room in frustration.
No, I think during the period of time when Terry and I were setting stuff up, I think it fell over. It fell over at least twice, I know. I mean, it didn't hit real hard, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's maybe not part of it. Anyway, so let's see. So the winds are 18010. 2980. Okay, winds are not anything special here. So, okay. So I was talking about, I was going over the flow sheet and just at the ATIS part. So I'm just getting my flight deck ready at this point. So doing a lights test.
Oh, that's a good thing. Hey, that works. The heck? No, then it's burn. I've got a burning out and one light on the MCP. Yay.
All right, all those are back on. So, normal. All right, the sound might have picked up now. Yeah, I'm not going to start fuel. Did you get what I was saying when I said I added 60 minutes of reserve fuel? Or contingency fuel?
That would be like in the air too. So I just added 3,000 pounds as an estimate, and it calculated everything else accordingly. So
you did that in
fuel planning. I'd like to talk with Chuck about that actually.
All right, so I've got my SimBrief up, my Navigraph up, my iOS. Let me get my SimBrief going here. That's not it. It's not 581. It's 1428.
It's sweltering in Houston. I don't have the APU running. I'll do that again.
Let's see. Okay, that's good. We'll get the OFP up on a tab. So we've got that handy. And that is the last one I did, which is the WZZ version. So I printed all three out just to have here for reference. All right, so we've got the OFP. Let's go back to takeoff. That's runway 22. All right, I'm going to finish my CDU pre-flight or CDU setup.
Oh, there's a link to the event in Discord. So, let me see if anybody's talking. No. 16 people were interested, that's all. I already thought I already said I was interested.
Pause in it.
1900 Central, he changed it.
Yeah, not going to do that.
No, I figured.
No, that's not going to work. Anyway, I'm going to just let this stream for a little bit while I go through the rest of this. I wonder if that's because...
Yeah, they changed it to 5 o'clock. My time, 1900 is, what, 7 o'clock your time?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Now, you're welcome to stay and do it, obviously. Let's see.
Yeah, I might just reset everything. I don't want to sit here and burn up 700 watts just sitting here waiting another hour.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Uh,
Well, I can definitely pull the plug on this because I did what I really wanted to do on this. What I want to do going forward, I'll probably end up deleting this that I have going on. I thought I saw Anthony pop in a few minutes ago. Let me see if he's still there. It's really difficult to do this.
Anthony, what on your Discord?
Yeah, he had popped in. I thought more.
No one else is there right now besides us.
Okay. Yeah, he had popped in for a second there, but he's probably got stuff going on. I'll probably clear this out, but what I want to do is go through and maybe walk through some of this setup together, and we can record it. We don't have to live stream it, or if I live stream it, I'll do it where only you can see it, and in that way we can just kind of go over it together and see how the flow is gonna be.
Second, you want to troubleshoot your team viewer? I can remote in and.
Yeah, sure. Let me
what's going on.
I'm gonna have to disconnect from this because I can reconnect on my phone with my earbuds, but I'll have to get rid of this headset. So, all right.
Okay. Once you call me back on WhatsApp. And
sounds good.
Dump out of.
Okay. Thanks.